Well, that's pretty cool. Fairy Tail is getting his first console game.
Yo, bro, you really think that it deserves to get a console game, considering that Hunter x Hunter is the greatest, the most godly anime ever, bro?
That's just blasphemy. When are we going to get a new Bleach game? Well, let's talk about it. So I just realized I just recorded this whole video with my mic muted, so I'm going to try this again. Zenkai's already off to a good start. This is beautiful. So if you haven't already heard, Fairy Tail is actually going to be getting a game, its first console game. And by console game, I mean stuff like PlayStation 4. You know what I mean? PlayStation 3, PlayStation 2, those type of things. The homie LZ wanted to bring up, oh, they got a Nintendo DS game. No, we're not talking about Nintendo DS. Whenever we're talking about console, y'all know what we talking about. So Fairy Tail got its first console game, and I felt like that was pretty dope. Even though I'm not the biggest Fairy Tail fan, I said, you know what, that's gonna be dope. I feel like they really have deserved a game. They haven't gotten one in a whole decade. If I don't specify PlayStation or something like that in this video, just assume that that's what I'm talking about, okay? So when I say they haven't gotten a game in a decade, I'm talking about PlayStation, the stuff of that nature. And no, I'm not talking about PlayStation Portable. I'm not talking about PSP. Back on topic, I felt like this was pretty cool that the fans are finally going to get what I felt like they deserved, a console game. But there were a lot of people who were salty on Twitter because of the fact their favorite series did not get a new console game in comparison to Fairy Tail's first console game. There were a lot of Hunter x Hunter fans and Bleach fans complaining because Bleach and Hunter x Hunter did not get a new console game. Fairy Tail really has nothing to do with Hunter x Hunter or Bleach, but I mean, that's what's being compared. So let me just give you guys a little bit of background on my experience with all of these different series. I've read all of Hunter x Hunter. I've watched all of Hunter x Hunter. I have read all of Bleach. I have watched all of Bleach. I'm capping. I actually did not watch all that filler. That's did. I've read all of Fairy Tail, and I've watched basically all of Fairy Tail. I haven't watched all of the new stuff that's been coming out, but I've watched most of the stuff that's been coming out. Now I want you guys to pay attention to something that I just mentioned. Coming out, as in ongoing. Okay, so that means that Fairy Tail is still getting episodes, you feel me? We're gonna go back to that a little bit later in this video, okay? Before we do that, let me just point this out. Out of all of the manga / anime I have mentioned, I have to say that Fairy Tail is my least favorite out of the three that I've mentioned in this video. I don't want you guys thinking that I'm just being a fanboy. That's not the case at all. I'm just not a fanboy of Fairy Tail. That actually sounds hilarious. Fairy Tail and I had, I don't know, I enjoyed it at first, but then after a while I was just like,
Translation: I more so dislike Fairy Tail than I like Fairy Tail.
But just pointing that out, you guys should be able to tell I'm just not biased towards Fairy Tail. It's just not the case. So let's go back to what I said earlier about Fairy Tail being ongoing and everything. I mentioned this before. Guys, new ongoing anime are more likely to get games than stuff that has already ended. That's just how that works. Now, you do got your oddballs every now and then, like the Kill la Kill game, but for the most part, anime / manga that have ended years ago are just less likely to get new games. We got Black Clover Quartet Nights. Why did Black Clover get a game? It's because Black Clover was ongoing, it was new. Why is One Punch Man getting a game? It's because it's ongoing, it's new. That's how that's happening. Not because One Punch Man is far superior to Hunter x Hunter, therefore it deserves a game more than Hunter x Hunter. I mean, some people might think that, but a majority of us can agree that that's just not the case. Thinking back, Bleach and Hunter x Hunter both got games when they were ongoing and when they were new. That's how that happened. When Bleach and Hunter x Hunter were new / ongoing, they got games. Now, the discussion of whether it was good or something that you would play today is not really what we're going to be talking about in this video. The point is, it got something. That's more than what you could really say about Fairy Tail. Fairy Tail never got anything in all these years that it's been ongoing and been very popular. This is a very popular series, anime and manga wise, but yet it's taken a whole decade to get their first game. With that information being said, as I said earlier, I just felt like Fairy Tail deserved a game more so than what Hunter x Hunter and Bleach deserved a game. But it doesn't just stop there. See, now I did not know this information at first when I saw the trailer come out and everything for the Fairy Tail game, but apparently the developers, Gus, who are going to be collaborating with Koei Tecmo on Fairy Tail, they actually held a poll years ago asking people, what they would like to see made in the future. The question was, what anime collaboration would you like to see in a future Gust title? The poll was won by Fairy Tail, my G, with Hunter x Hunter actually coming second. The anime that were up for discussion were Fairy Tail, Hunter x Hunter, One Punch Man. They had the other section which actually placed higher than One Piece, Naruto, and SAO. But the fans ultimately at the end of the day ended up voting more for Fairy Tail. Maybe that's because it's been popular for more than a whole decade and it hasn't gotten any console games. Maybe that's why it got voted #1. Not because Fairy Tail is better than Hunter x Hunter, but because of the fact it's ongoing and hasn't gotten anything yet. Regardless of the reasoning for people voting or why people didn't vote for Fairy Tail, Fairy Tail ended up winning that poll. I'm not saying that that exact poll is the only reason why Fairy Tail is getting a game, but I mean, you gotta be real with yourselves. I mean, it won the poll and then they went ahead and made a Fairy Tail game. I feel like it made a big influence on this game being made. Now, will this game actually end up being good? I want it to be good. Will it be good? I don't know. We'll see. But I really don't feel like Hunter x Hunter fans should be triggered at the fact that Fairy Tail is getting their first console game. I mean, come on now. Bleach fans really don't have a reason to be getting upset with this. I mean, Bleach wasn't even on the poll. That's crazy. That's just hilarious to even think about. Bleach wasn't even on there. I don't know why y'all getting upset. But at the same time, I also don't feel like people should just be blatantly trying to come for Bleach and Hunter x Hunter fans. This is more so a response rather than me just trying to reach out and disrespect Hunter x Hunter and Bleach fans. That's really everything I feel like I have to say about everything in this video. With everything I said in this video, you guys can come up with your own conclusions in the comment section down below. This is going to be the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did enjoy it, make sure to leave a like on the video, comment down below how you felt about it, and also make sure to subscribe to the channel if you would like to see more content. I'm trying to post more, guys. I don't know. I want to make Koei content, and actually I already have recorded some footage I plan on editing and going over with Koei, but Koei definitely seems like the game I'll end up streaming and uploading. I feel like I have a lot of fun with that, but recently I haven't been having that much fun with some of the games that you guys have seen me upload before in the past. I just haven't been having fun on it at all, and whenever I talk about other anime and stuff of that nature, there's always people in the comment section complaining, talking about something.
Bro, if you don't upload some Dragon Ball content in the near future or some Naruto, I'm thinking about unsubscribing. What's wrong with you, bro?
Honestly, I would love to upload other things talking about different anime, but I mean, my channel was kind of brought up off of the stuff that I've uploaded, so that's just something I kind of got to deal with, unfortunately. We'll see how everything turns out, though. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm out.